Welcome to Psychopinion. This is our March Madness Directors Edition. We will be having all of the best horror directors facing off against one another until we find out who truly is the best horror director. This is the qualifier round. Keep watching. You don't have to subscribe, but you'd be a lot cooler if you did.
We're going to do our own March Madness, and what we're going to do is use horror directors. I have selected 22 of the top all-time horror directors, and we have put them in a bracket. The brackets were decided by a randomizer, so there is no rhyme or reason to how these guys are put together, but they are put together. We're still going to have a winner at the end of this thing. So the way that this is going to work is that we have directors facing off, and these directors facing off, I will be putting out their 3 top or most popular movies decided by the people based on a ton of research that I did across various websites to find out the popularity of these directors and their movies, and we will go ahead and discuss who we think should win these as we go forward, and then I will announce the winner. So looking at bracket number 2 on my list here, this is a really interesting one, and this one, everything's at random, but this one here, super artsy directors. We've got David Lynch and Roman Polanski. So that's kind of an interesting matchup right there, but somehow I feel like that fits. I don't know if you guys feel that way, but I feel like they're similar enough to me that I feel like it makes sense. For this one here, we have David Lynch's Blue Velvet, Twin Peaks, Fire Walk With Me, and Mulholland Drive. Roman Polanski is Knife in the Water, Repulsion, and Rosemary's Baby.
Oh, man. My favorite
So
one
I know,
isn't in there.
Is it Possession
No, it's The Night Gate.
for Polanski?
I really like that movie.
Oh, The Ninth
Ninth
Gate.
Gate is good. I like The Ninth Gate.
Polanski do that? I didn't realize.
It's going to sound like I don't like it because of what I'm about to say, but The Ninth Gate is one of my going-to-sleep movies, and I don't know why, but I find it to be a comforting movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's just super scary or blow you away or anything, but it's a good watch for me.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I thought Rosemary's Baby could be pretty scary at times.
Oh, I love Rosemary's Baby. Rosemary's Baby, in my opinion, is one of the all-time greats. I mean, and to me, it's right up there with Psycho and Jaws and Poltergeist and Exorcist and all those guys. For a little inspiration out there, David Lynch is also responsible for Eraserhead, Elephant Man, Dune, Wild at Heart, Lost Highway. Roman Polanski also has Cul-de-sac, The Fearless Vampire Killers. He did Macbeth, which isn't horror. I mean, so he didn't always do horror, but The Ninth Gate is up here.
Possession. He did Possession, too.
Possession. So,
That's pretty good.
We just lost David Lynch this year. He died in January. So I noticed that as I was looking into him a little bit more. But
well, let's have a moment of silence for David Lynch. All right. So,
So, just focusing on the movies that I have seen by Roman Polanski, which I've seen Repulsion, but it was a really long time ago, and all I remember was that it was kind of something to do with the woman being really scared, and she's like sexually frightened, and anyway, whatever. I barely remember it, so we'll skip it. So Rosemary's Baby, classic.
yeah, that one's hands down in my opinion. I mean, like I said, I put it up there with The Exorcist. I mean, when I was growing up, that was one of the. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was the first, but it was definitely probably in the first 10 horror movies I've ever seen. You know, I mean, it's just solid gold.
Agreed. And you didn't really mention Possession much, but I thought Possession was pretty crazy. I mean, that's like, ooh. Watching some people like in their descent into madness, is, I mean, that, okay, sorry, I can't collect my thoughts. So Sam Neill was in that movie, and I forgot the woman's name, but she's super popular in horror too. And they just do like a phenomenal job, like acting, for one thing. And that movie like gets really crazy towards the end, but that's the one that really like is centered in my mind when you talk about Polanski. That and Rosemary's Baby. Um,
I mean, I'm a huge fan of Sam
so
Neill, so Sam Neill,
yeah,
anything is great.
I love Sam.
yeah, he's great. So there's that, but so this was a little bit hard to decide between because both of these directors are like kind of surreal,
Yeah.
and they have like a particular like kind of weird, quirky
They
style, I
definitely
guess.
have their own style.
Yeah. But I've decided on Lynch because
Wow.
I've seen a lot more of Lynch's movies, and they've impacted me more, I guess. Like,
Mm.
I really enjoy his style. It's so hard to describe. It's other than like surreal, I guess.
See,
Um,
for me, Lynch has a real way of that guy puts you in moments in movies that you can feel on a
Yeah.
like metaphysical level.
yeah.
You know, I explained in a previous episode that one scene from Lost Highway where the guy was like, "I'm at your house," you know, and then he calls him at his house. Like
Mhm.
that, talking about it right now is giving me goosebumps. Like it's just that moment. The guy builds a moment. I mean, I think David
Yes.
Lynch can
Oh,
build a
that's well
moment.
said. Yes.
And in that moment, it's like you and what you're watching is all that exists, and that's insane. You know, for
It's
somebody to be able to
special.
do that, it is
Yeah.
special.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I
So,
I definitely picked David Lynch, just because my childhood is basically Twin Peaks. Because
I thought you were
I
gonna
love
say
Twin Peaks
Elephant
too.
Man.
no, my dad loved that show, and I just remember I loved it because I was allowed to say that's some damn good coffee, and
Nice.
yeah,
I love that quote.
so I just thought that was just like the best thing, and yeah, just like that. I remember that red room, and
Red
Yeah.
Row.
that was just wild.
All right.
I just really think he is really incredible. Mulholland Drive was really good as well.
Yeah, and if Rob was here, he would talk about the dumpster monsters. That is Rob's
Yep.
moment that gives him goosebumps.
He sure would.
Steve, did you?
I'm gonna
We got two lynchers.
I'm gonna stir the pot and go Polanski just for shits and gigs.
Ah.
You know what? We're going 2-2 here because
There
I'm
you
with
go.
you.
Yeah, I mean there's a handful. Obviously, Rosemary's Baby. Most horror people have seen. I still, like Jake says, he'll go to bed tonight, night gate. I just every time I've ever seen it on, I've just continued to let it play. So, uh, one of those movies that you turn the TV on and it's already playing, and you're like, yeah, I'll sit and finish this, regardless of where it is. So, uh,
Absolutely.
yeah,
I'm with you 100%.
Cozy.
for that reason, I'm going to go Polanski.
For the reason of Rosemary's Baby, I'm going to go Polanski.
Satan is his father, not Guy. He came up from hell and begat a son of mortal woman. Hail, Satan! Hail, Satan! Satan is his father, and his name is Adrian. He shall overthrow the mighty and lay waste their temples. He shall redeem the despised and wreak vengeance in the name of the burned and the tortured.
Sadly, after Steve's news, the results of this one are Polanski. He took this one by about 8 points.
Oh.
Roman Polanski won this one. I'm sad for David Lynch in his passing, but he will be remembered as one of the greats. So, unfortunately for him, Roman Polanski took this round, and will be moving on to face Sam Raimi.
This has been Psychopinions March Madness Director's Edition. Thank you for watching, and please come back to see our next bracket's great face-off. See you soon!